وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ أَبَى.
And mention when we said to the angels, prostrate to Adam, and they prostrated, except Iblis, he refused.
فَقُلْنَا يَا آدَمُ إِنَّ هَذَا عَدُوٌّ لَكَ وَلِزَوْجِكَ فَلَا يُخْرِجَنَّكُمَا مِنَ الْجَنَّةِ فَتَشْقَى.
So we said, O Adam, indeed this is an enemy to you and to your wife. Then let him not remove you from paradise so you would suffer.
إِنَّ لَكَ أَلَّا تَجُوعَ فِيهَا وَلَا تَعْرَى.
Indeed, it is promised for you not to be hungry therein or be unclothed.
وَأَنَّكَ لَا تَظْمَأُ فِيهَا وَلَا تَضْحَى.
And indeed, you will not be thirsty therein or be hot from the sun.
فوسوس إليه الشيطان قال يا آدم هل أدلك على شجرة الخلد وملك لا يبلى.
Then Satan whispered to him. He said, O Adam, shall I direct you to the tree of eternity and possession that will not deteriorate?
فأكلا منها فبدت لهما سوآتهما وطفقا يخصفان عليهما من ورق الجنة وعصى آدم ربه فغوى.
And Adam and his wife ate of it, and their private parts became apparent to them, and they began to fasten over themselves from the leaves of paradise. And Adam disobeyed his Lord and erred.
ثم اجتباه ربه فتاب عليه وهدى.
Then his Lord chose him and turned to him in forgiveness and guided him.
قال اهبطا منها جميعا بعضكم لبعض عدو فإما يأتينكم مني هدى فمن اتبع هداي فلا يضل ولا يشقى.
Allah said, descend from paradise, all your descendants being enemies to one another. And if there should come to you guidance from me, then whoever follows my guidance will neither go astray in the world nor suffer in the hereafter.
وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنكًا وَنَحْشُرُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَعْمَى.
And whoever turns away from my remembrance, indeed he will have a depressed life, and we will gather him on the day of resurrection blind.
قال رب لم حشرتني أعمى وقد كنت بصيرا.
He will say, My Lord, why have you raised me blind while I was once seeing?
قال كذلك أتتك آياتنا فنسيتها وكذلك اليوم تنسى.
Allah will say, Thus did our signs come to you, and you forgot them, and thus will you this day be forgotten.
وكذلك نجزي من أسرف ولم يؤمن بآيات ربه ولعذاب الآخرة أشد وأبقى.
And thus do we recompense he who transgressed and did not believe in the signs of his Lord, and the punishment of the hereafter is more severe and more enduring.
أفلم يهد لهم كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون يمشون في مساكنهم إن في ذلك لآيات لأولي النهى.
Then, has it not become clear to them how many generations we destroyed before them as they walk among their dwellings? Indeed, in that are signs for those of intelligence.
ولولا كلمة سبقت من ربك لكان لزاما وأجل مسمى.
And if not for a word that proceeded from your Lord, punishment would have been an obligation due immediately, and if not for a specified term decreed.
فاصبر على ما يقولون وسبح بحمد ربك قبل طلوع الشمس وقبل غروبها ومن آناء الليل فسبح وأطراف النهار لعلك ترضى.
So be patient over what they say, and exalt Allah with praise of your Lord before the rising of the sun and before its setting, and during periods of the night exalt Him, and at the ends of the day that you may be satisfied.
ولا تمدن عينيك إلى ما متعنا به أزواجا منهم زهرة الحياة الدنيا لنفتنهم فيه ورزق ربك خير وأبقى.
And do not extend your eyes toward that by which we have given enjoyment to some categories of them, its being but the splendor of worldly life by which we test them, and the provision of your Lord is better and more enduring.
وأمر أهلك بالصلاة واصطبر عليها لا نسألك رزقا نحن نرزقك والعاقبة للتقوى.
And enjoin prayer upon your family and people and be steadfast therein. We ask you not for provision, we provide for you, and the best outcome is for those of righteousness.
وقالوا لولا يأتينا بآية من ربه أولم تأتهم بينة ما في الصحف الأولى.
And they say, why does he not bring us a sign from his Lord? Has there not come to them evidence of what was in the former scriptures?
ولو أنا أهلكناهم بعذاب من قبله لقالوا ربنا لولا أرسلت إلينا رسولا فنتبع آياتك من قبل أن نذل ونخزى.
And if we had destroyed them with a punishment before him, they would have said, Our Lord, why did you not send to us a messenger so we could have followed your verses before we were humiliated and disgraced?
قل كل متربص فتربصوا فستعلمون من أصحاب الصراط السوي ومن اهتدى.
Say, each of us is waiting, so wait, for you will know who are the companions of the sound path and who is guided.